Hi, I'm dating coach Hayley Quinn, and I'm about to teach you a super cool conversational technique that you basically can't lose by using, taken from my new Attraction Point program. So here's a problem I see with guys and their dating lives all the time is that they may worry about what topics to talk about with a woman or what they should say to impress her. And I need you to understand that in this mindset, you're always losing. By actually not taking enough risks in your conversations with women, you may well come across as much more vanilla and boring than you actually are. So it's time to start honoring what you want to talk about and being a little bit braver in your interactions with women, as ultimately taking conversational risks gives you the opportunity to create the spark. Now, in this video, I want to give you a concrete example of how taking a conversational risk can actually work even if you get it completely wrong. So the conversational technique I want to talk to you about today is about making assumptions. These are essentially guesses. So rather than asking a question in a conversation like, so do you like travel? Or so where are you from? We can immediately make this way more exciting simply by guessing what the answer is instead. So for instance, instead of saying, so what do you do? You could say, you seem like kind of artistic to me, or I bet you do something really serious, or you seem like you've got to be doing something really high powered. When you say, I bet, you seem, I can just imagine you are just making a guess about what she does. You could even extend this even more and make a guess about what she's like as a person. You can say something like, is this your way of telling me you have a really bad sense of humor? Or is this your way of telling me that you struggle to go with the flow? I want you to notice here that although the content of what you're saying isn't entirely positive, the tone is really playful. So she understands you're not trying to be negative, you're not trying to run her down, you're just creating the opportunity for some playful back and forth. And why assumptions are so great is by taking this conversational risk, you really prompt her to respond to you. It's a very engaging form of conversation where she is going to feel like she wants to jump in with you and confirm or deny what you say. And this is the cool thing about it. It's because you're being playful, you're not being logical or serious. Even if she agrees or disagrees, both actually open up really cool routes for you to take in the conversation. So for instance, if you very jokingly say to her, is this your way of telling me that you're emotionally unavailable? She can choose to participate in the joke with you and create an opportunity for banter and teasing. She could say, yeah, I'm totally gonna ghost you as soon as I leave this day. In which case, because she's participating with you in your joke, it's actually a really great fun way to have that playful conversation, and she's actually showing that she likes you by rolling with your joke. Now she could choose to say the complete opposite of this. She could be sincere and say, no, like I'm not emotionally unavailable at all, like I'm really for the right guy, I'm really looking for a relationship. If so, again, you haven't lost here, or you haven't done something wrong, because her response that you've prompted from her is, again, a really invested response in the conversation. You're learning loads of things about her through giving her that assumption and giving her that prompt to contribute. In fact, the only not great response you can receive to an assumption or a guess on your part is if she says something like, I guess so. I don't know. If she makes absolutely no effort to respond whatsoever. But really then, you're only losing if you want to continue this interaction. If you can listen to her and think, actually, you know what? If she's not going to make any effort in this conversation, if she's not going to try and meet me halfway, if she's not also going to try and be as playful, fun, and engaged as I am, then I'm not going to feel bad about it, but I am just going to let this go. Something that I'm really passionate about teaching you as a man in your dating life is about how you can have higher standards for the women you interact with. And through having these standards, how that actually makes you more attractive and creates far more opportunities for you. I've just given you one example of a conversational technique and one indication of what a basic standard that you should have for her in your interactions. If she's not contributing and she's not meeting you halfway, I want you to escape that cycle of feeling like you need to impress her and instead recognize, actually, perhaps this isn't good enough for you. If you want to really start to revolutionize how women interact with you, to feel more self-confident and to get really clear about what your standards are, I've made a really helpful worksheet for you on this. You can head over to hayleyquinn.com/attraction and receive your free worksheet and video modules there.